And this doesn't have to do with mortgages or loans, but government funding is something that comes up from time to time. And I'm personally familiar with a company that I've been fortunate to be a small, very, very small part of, more in terms of the owner just listening to me talk and give some answers to questions that he's had about his business as it goes. But the business itself has been able to benefit significantly from the government programs that are available. And you may not know it, but the Government of Canada has hundreds of grants and programs that they make available for businesses to take advantage of if they need financing. Now, some of these grants are pure, here's a bunch of cash. If you meet the criteria, you can get it. So if you're going to employ a summer student, or if you're looking to get some cost sharing for maybe some software development or something like that, there's lots of programs that the government has that they'll just give you the cash for. But you may not know that they also have programs where they will lend you the money through a bank. So pick any bank that you can think of right now, and the government will make the money available through that bank, but they'll give you really great terms on it. So maybe instead of having to pay it back in 5 years, you can pay it back in 10 years. Or maybe instead of having to have all of the bank criteria met perfectly, there's only one or two things that have to be met in order for you to get the financing. Or maybe instead of paying a 4% interest rate, you pay a 5.5% interest rate. But the point is that there are lots of government programs out there for businesses to take advantage of, both on a grant basis, where they just give you the money, or on a financing basis, where they will make very preferred terms available to you for some financing that your business might need. Now, much like anything, it's not a process where you just sort of pick up the phone, call the government, or pick up the phone and talk to the bank. You do have to have a plan, and there's lots of resources out there that you can take a look at if you think your business might want to explore some of these programs available from the government. So have a plan, have some financial statements modeled out in terms of what you think your business is going to look like if you're able to get that cash. And if it's a grant, you don't have to show how it's going to be paid back. But if it's not a grant and it's sort of a preferred financing package that you're looking for, then you're going to have to show how the business is viable and how it's going to be in a position to pay it back. So anyway, there's a real life example of a company that we know of, I know of personally, that has benefited hundreds of thousands of dollars from these various government programs, probably over about a dozen different programs. And this particular business owner has become very good at understanding the programs, has gotten some help from some consultants in the industry that are able to navigate and help direct his efforts. But I can tell you that it's done wonders for his business, and has really given him the ability to get somewhere faster than if he had to kind of wait for his cash flow to kick in, or had to wait for his business to meet conventional lending criteria. So government funding might be something that you might want to take a look at.